The top 20 ways I help Amazon sellers. Part 2, product development. Hey everyone, Amy Weiss here from AmazingAtHome.com. As both a seller and an e-commerce consultant, I help sellers navigate every step in the concept to launch of a brand. After doing product research and finding the product they want to sell, many sellers aren't really sure how to actually make the changes to that product and develop their differentiation. This can keep them from launching the best version of the product. And I also see many sellers revealing their ideas to suppliers who end up later competing against them. This is where I can help. I'm an inventor, and I'm also on the board of my local inventors group here in Texas. I understand the steps necessary to develop a product and protect your idea along the way. I also have great resources in my network for getting your intellectual property, patents, all that kind of stuff, trademarks, done in a very affordable and efficient way. Let me give you a few tips to developing your differentiation. First, don't hire a designer until you know your idea actually works. In my Concept to Launch course, I call this DIY prototyping. This means sketching the product or making it out of cardboard and tape, whatever supplies you have on hand, or you can go to the local hobby shop or whatever, just so you understand how big your product needs to be or how the components will work. When I invented my litter box cleaner, I actually went to the hardware store and found some components. I built a rickety prototype, but it worked, and it allowed me to understand what size and shape was needed for the product to actually work correctly. The next step after you've developed your prototype, your DIY prototype, is actually putting that idea into a sort of spec sheet so that you can show the aspects of your idea to a designer. You can then hire a designer to further develop your idea and also put it in the format that it needs to be in for the supplier to produce it. During this step, you can also produce a working prototype by either 3D printing, sewing, or whatever process will work best. If you already have a supplier that can help you develop the product, you might not need to hire a designer. You'll just want to ensure that your supplier is under the correct contract to protect your idea. More on that later. Developing a product does not have to be complicated. There are steps you can follow to bring any idea to life. Now, with the help of artificial intelligence, we can produce our ideas in record time. Do you need my help with product development? Head over to AmazingAtHome.com and book a call with me.